Saint-Maximin is so good, man. Like, look at his stats in this series. What a player to have. 89 rated, by the way. I mean, it's just insane. Oh, what? Guys, I accidentally released Saint-Maximin from his contract. Oh my god. I'm kidding, guys. This was just a silly April Fool's joke to get a title for the video. That's all, guys. Anyways, enjoy the video. Last episode, we got the job done in the Champions League, securing our spot in the round of 16 of Europe's elite club competition. And in this episode, we may have the draw for the round of 16. I'm not entirely sure, but I cannot wait to see how we progress in this competition. Today's episode though is more about the Premier League, because have a look at this. We've got an actual chance to close the gap down between us and Liverpool to just 3 points, but it's not going to be easy because look at the fixtures we've got in the Prem coming up. United at home, Wolves away, Chelsea, Everton. It's going to be a tough month of football, but if we can get through this, you know what? Premier League title challenge with Liverpool might just be on the cards. And also, let's not forget transfer window coming up very soon. So a lot is happening in this series right now. And if you are enjoying the Newcastle career mode, keep the support coming in by dropping a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get things underway. Race confidence to kick off today's episode. The first one's about Tammy Abraham. Abraham has scored 10 hat-tricks in this series. That has to be some sort of a record. I don't even think Messi in my Barcelona career modes has scored that many hat-tricks. This is just nuts, and I'm sure there's more to come. Tammy Abraham, what a signing we've pulled off from Chelsea. This season he's not been that insane. I mean, 14 goals in 20 games is just normal for someone like Abraham these days, but I'm sure he's gonna pick things up and start scoring more and more. He's of course added assists to his game now as well, but yeah, just an unreal player to have. Next up, Phillips is a bit underrated. He's transformed your midfield, and without him, there would be no Tolisso. You know what? That's true. Without Calvin Phillips doing the job he does, sacrificing himself in midfield, not really going forward, holding down the fort, I doubt Tolisso would get the opportunity to bring the ball forward and take shots and all that. So really got to appreciate Calvin Phillips. And I think this season, he has really just mastered his craft, I guess. He's been superb in that CDM spot. Of course, we know what he did in that game against PSG, scoring an absolute beauty of a goal. But overall, Calvin Phillips as the CDM, no complaints whatsoever. One of the unsung heroes of this series, 100%. Next up, what are your plans for Almiron this season? His form has improved and he's very versatile. That's true. Miguel Almiron is one of the most versatile players we've got in this setup, but honestly, he's still going to remain backup for me. I feel like Miguel Almiron being 28 is the kind of player we're going to use as a squad rotation player, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, not everyone can be in the first team. I still want to back Ferran Torres for that starting spot because I know the potential growth he can have, and I think Miguel Almiron is just going to be a super sub for us this season. That's going to be his role, and so far he's played that quite well. With that, press confidence done. It's another day, another player of the episode award for Tammy Abraham. He just cannot be stopped. Last episode, a hat-trick against a very good Liverpool team that are top of the league right now. I mean, that sums it up really. Tammy Abraham is something else. Another player of the episode award for him. A quick injury update before we head into January. Jamal Lewis will be back in about 6 weeks, so I think we should have Jamal Lewis for the important Champions League games. What about Conde though? 3 months. We're going to miss Conde for quite a while. He's gone down in his overall because I do remember he had hit 85. So interesting. Maybe in January we could loan in a defender just for, you know, some backup purposes. Let me know in the comment section if that is a good idea, because Conde is going to be a pretty long-term injury, and getting some depth in before the big games coming up in February might be the play. Let me know what are your thoughts on this. For now though, we're starting off the episode with a massive game against Manchester United at St James's Park. If they win, guys, they'll be just, I think, 3 points behind us, and Liverpool will have an opportunity to pull away. So we can't allow that. We need a result here against United, and we need to close the gap down with Liverpool. I really feel like this season we've got the squad to win the Premier League. Oh, Manchester United having a few players not fully fit. I do like seeing that. Chiellini at the back. Interesting. They've got a good team. Bruno Fernandes, by the way, is the top scorer in the Premier League, so we've got to be careful. And also a bit of a battle between him and Tammy Abraham for that golden boot. Let's hope we can see Abraham score a ton of goals. We're going with practically our strongest 11. Tomori Tavares, of course, starting because of the injuries to Lewis and Conde. So apart from that, it's my strongest team. Newcastle, Man United. Let's win this and go 3 points behind Liverpool. We showed what we're all about against Liverpool earlier on this season, beating them 4-1. Let's do it at St James's Park against Manchester United. Oh, Joe Willock does well. Looks for Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham sees St. Maximin, chance for him to score. Gets it inside and there you go. 1-0. The theme of us getting early goals continues as St. Maximin gets the breakthrough. Newcastle United 1, Manchester United 0. And it's again Tammy Abraham with the assist. He is also our top assister this season. It's crazy how complete of a player he's becoming. Look at the pick out there for St. Maximin. Nothing crazy, but still the awareness was there. St. Maximin got it inside on his right foot and then just slotted it home like it. Yeah, it's bread and butter right now for St. Maximin to score. He's making it look so easy. Newcastle 1, Manchester United 0. Just the start we needed. Here goes Tammy Abraham looking to attack this Manchester United defence. Still Tammy Abraham. Looking for space. He might just go all the way at this rate. Still Tammy Abraham. It's superbly done. Goes for goal. That is outrageous from Tammy Abraham. He literally pushed back that Man United defence on his own. He exploited Chiellini's lack of pace. Brought it inside and bang. Tammy Abraham with his 12th goal of the Premier League season. I mean, just look at that. The way he brought it inside there. Chiellini just cannot keep up with the strength and pace. The physicality of Tammy Abraham. And once he brought it in with that weak foot, there's just no stopping him. The kind of form Tammy Abraham is in right now, it's just absurdly good. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes ahead and scores another couple of goals and bags a hat-trick here because he's just that good in this series right now. Manchester United on the charge now with Bruno Fernandes. We know he can definitely pick out a player, but, well, he still has the ball somehow. That's a good pass in for Greenwood. Mason Greenwood turns and scores. That's a phenomenal goal from Manchester United, created by Bruno, finished by Greenwood. I can't even complain because it was brilliant football. That pass from Bruno Fernandes was just awesome to see. Fair enough. And the way he just held off two defenders there. Found Greenwood. And look at the turn and shot. Can't really complain much about that. We're still 2-1 up. So we're still in control of the game. But we've got to be careful. Alright, we're in the second half against Manchester United. The first half kind of went according to plan. But that Mason Greenwood goal has definitely brought Man United back into the fold. So second half, we've got to be careful and alert. Because we know United are capable of scoring, especially having Bruno Fernandes, who's just been unbelievable so far this season. Oh, St. Maximin has robbed that. St. Maximin has just robbed Manchester United off a goal. St. Maximin makes it 3-1. Shocking defending from, I think, Soyuncu, as we've made it 3-1. Now, there's a lot of controversy here because I think St. Maximin was offside when I played that pass. 100% he was offside when I played that pass. But I think it was Lindelof, or was it Soyuncu? One of those two. Yeah, it was Soyuncu who completely messed up. Now, I'll tell you guys what I'm trying to explain here. Because when I'm here with Nuno Tavares, if I can get like a better angle to show you guys. Look at this. This is a terrible angle, but just get my point here. St. Maximin was clearly offside when I played that pass. Okay, and nobody was keeping him on. But because Soyuncu trapped that like an idiot and just allowed St. Maximin to go through, the goal counts. I'll take it though. 3-1 up against Man United. It's a brace for St. Maximin. And it's a gift for us by United. They gift wrapped this goal and gave it to us. Oh, Bruno Fernandes is broken through. Oh, that's a big challenge coming in from, I think, Max Aarons. And we do get the ball away. Manchester United know they need to press and get more goals. Otherwise, they're losing this game. And they're putting a lot of pressure. But we're dealing with it really well. And on the break, we could be in for another goal. Ferran Torres here. Could look for a cross maybe. Still Ferran Torres. Looks for the cutback. It's a smart ball for Tolisso. Left-footed strike that De Gea stops. We're looking brilliant on the counter as well. Oh, Calvin Phillips has broken through. Manchester United completely exposed with the amount of players they've pushed forward. Tammy should be able to seal this one. And it's another goal for Tammy Abraham. You'll love to see it. 4-1 against Manchester United. This game is done and dusted. We've embarrassed United. I'm telling you, the team we've built this season, it has to win the Premier League because we're just that good right now. So hopefully with this win, we'll just be 3 points off Liverpool and they can continue to drop points. So Soyuncu, that's a good pass for Scott McTominay. United get themselves another consolation goal, I suppose. Fair enough, but the job's done. We needed 3 points. We've got it. And there you have it, guys. Full time as Newcastle United get a big win over Man United at St. James's Park. And that puts us right in the middle of things for the Premier League title race. And as I said, we're right there in the middle of things. Just 3 points separate us and Liverpool. By the looks of things also, this season might be a 2-horse race between us and Liverpool. We just got to keep the pace running and just keep putting pressure on Liverpool. I'll be honest, guys, I don't really care about the Carabao Cup this season because we've got bigger fish to fry. I'm just going to put my second team to a test. Sim this one against Leicester. Get this out of the way. I know Leicester's... Wait, what? How did my second team end up knocking out Leicester? in the Carabao Cup. I mean, if we sim through and get to a Carabao Cup final, of course I'll take it. But Fraser and Matthew Longstaff coming up with the goals. And we get the job done. Brilliant. Now back to the Premier League we go. We're playing against 4th place Wolves, who are having a very good season. So this is going to be one of those games where we could drop points at the Molyneux, but can't let that happen. We've got to keep pace with Liverpool. So let's go there and get another 3 points. And because we sacrificed that Carabao Cup game, I mean, to be fair, we did get the job done. Even though we used our second team there, we can now use our first team for this one against Wolves. And look at the stamina on a lot of our players also. By the way, the kits need to be changed because there's no way I'm going through this kit clash. So we'll use our alternate kits for this one. And here we go. It's time to play Wolves. Let's get right into it. You guys know Wolves are always that team that annoy me in career mode. They've been doing so for so many years. But on FIFA 21, I think I've done a good job against them. But then again, with the 5 at the back formation they're playing, you just never know what happens in this one. So let's just keep our good run of form going and get another win. Now Joe Willock, space to maybe go for goal. Joe Willock strikes it off the bar. I want to cry. The amount of times these long shots come off the crossbar for me, it is just unbelievable. I'm going for another finesse shot from distance, and that was agonizingly close as well. That attempt though from Joe Willock, my god, it deserved a goal. Off the bar and the ground as well. Oh, Adama Traore got that under control so well, and look at his pace. He is so quick. Could look for a cross in. Well, he goes wide and now brings it back inside and is completely done. Nuno Tavares, but he's keeping up with everything he's got. And that's brilliant defending from Nuno Tavares. I've got to give him credit, guys. In the absence of Jamal Lewis, he's done a great job. Joe Willock leading the charge on the break as he scoops this one for Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin here crossing it back for Ferran Torres. His header is in the back of the net. Another goal for Ferran Torres, who's kind of turning things around at Newcastle, because so far I feel like he's been kind of a passenger. Not really done anything extraordinary. Not really done anything bad as well, just been average, but now he's just getting more and more involved, making the right runs, getting into the right places, and that's another goal for him to add. 1-0 up against Wolves. We've broken the deadlock, and let's keep fighting from here. Finds Tammy Abraham. Fake shot from Tammy Abraham. Still Tammy. Could go for goal. Goes for goal. Tammy Abraham is a cheat code, guys. Honestly, Tammy Abraham is just something else. I don't even know how to describe him. He just scores everything for me. That's what, 14 now for him in the Premier League. There's just no signs of him slowing down. Look at the nutmeg there. Brings it inside. Elastico opens up space and bang. He is just unbelievable, guys, honestly. Oh, Ferran Torres is broken through and we could be looking for our 3rd goal of the night in the first half itself. Ball in for Tammy Abraham. He scores literally everything, but then he misses a tap in like that. It just makes no sense. How did I not put that in? Looks for Tammy Abraham now as he looks for maybe another goal in this one. Brings it inside, just unreal. Still Tammy Abraham, left-footed shot, and it's... How do I even describe him, guys? He's just destroyed Wolves in this first half. The goals he scored, the quality of them, just unreal. His left foot, his right foot, he can do it all. He can literally do it all. One of the most complete strikers I guess you'll see in career mode. He's turning out to be my greatest ever career mode player by the looks of things. Just unreal, and with that, 3-0 before halftime. I'm just going to jump to results, see this game out. That's how we finish. No injuries as well. I'll take that. But the performance from Abraham, simply sensational. Hold up, guys. Chelsea are not having a good season. They're 10th in the Premier League. That is surprising, but they're still going to give us a tough fight because they've got Timo Werner and he always goes against me. So, yep, it's still going to be a tricky game, but we can take advantage of this and just keep piling the pressure on Liverpool. A few stamina niggles, so I'm changing the team around. So Dylan Miles gets an opportunity. Longstaff starts as well, but still, a lot of the first team players like Abraham and all are starting, so I'm confident. Tammy Abraham against his former team. I'm sure he'll have a point to prove here. Let's get into it. I think it's a big game for a lot of players on the pitch, like Dylan Miles getting a chance against Chelsea, and even Almiron a point to prove since Ferran Torres has displaced him from the team. So let's see how all of them respond here. Timo Werner has got to be the danger man for this team, man. His pace can just destroy you. Like, look at the run he's making already. Havertz as well is a good player as he looks to find out wide Lazari. Now Kennedy. Chance for them already. A big block coming in from Nuno Tavares as we're struggling to get the ball away. Chelsea have started this game off really strong. Werner again. We can't get even possession. Havertz. Space to shoot. Goes for goal. Big save from Nick Pope. But so far, Chelsea looking strong. Oh, Saint-Maximin on the breakaway. It was literally started from a Chelsea corner, and Saint-Maximin could look to capitalize here. Tries to call this one past the keeper. He's done it so often, but this time he couldn't find the back of the net. How close was that though? Yeah, it was kind of far off. No, in fact, it did curl in quite a lot, but oh well. Oh, Lazzari breaks through, and that's a big save from Pope, and Fabian Schär somehow managed to block that. I don't know what happened there. It was a weird run of play, but we survived conceding there. I mean, well, this will explain it. Lazzari won the header, and it's handball. That is as clear as handball gets. Oh, we survived it. That should be a penalty. I don't know why it wasn't given, but that's extremely lucky, guys. Wow. Fabian Schär basically cheating to help us out. I'll take it, though. Kante looks for Werner, and now it's Lazzari. Back for Havertz. We don't want to let him shoot. Backwards for Kante. Werner's through. Big save again from Nick Pope. This has got to be his best performance, guys, in a Newcastle shirt. He saved everything. Halftime against Chelsea, and it's been a difficult game. Way harder than the two previous games we've played in this episode, because Chelsea looking strong defensively, and on the counter with Werner and Havertz, they're always a danger. So let's see how the second half comes out to being, because it's been a tough game so far. Cheeky moves there from him. Finds Saint-Maximin. There's the skills from Maximin. Sees Tammy Abraham backing off, so finds him. Looks for the pass inside. Longstaff gets to it. A cheeky chip from Longstaff. What a finish! Sean Longstaff with the goal. Newcastle United 1, Chelsea 0. The composure for him to do that is absurdly good. What a pass as well to find him. I think it was it Tammy Abraham with the pass? The assist king these days? I think it was. Yep, it was Tammy Abraham with the pass. But the way Longstaff actually controlled it, got it forward. I saw the keeper charging in. I knew I had the opportunity to chip him. And it was the most deftest chip you'll see. Like, look at that. The composure from Longstaff. Unbelievable. 1-0 up against Chelsea. We needed something special to break the deadlock, and that really was. And now since we've scored one, we can definitely look for more. Tammy Abraham with space, shoots and scores. You just cannot stop him. Tammy Abraham against his former team scores and decides to celebrate right in front of the fans. You'll love to see it. Chelsea didn't believe in him, and Tammy Abraham is showing what he's all about. Another goal for him in the Premier League. This episode, he's just been doing everything. Scoring, assisting. The finishing on him is just nuts, guys. How many is he on now in the Prem? Is that 15? 16 goals in the Premier League. He's just unstoppable. Oh, Nuno Tavares breaking through. Chelsea are so open right now. Tavares looks for Abraham on the volley. That is yet another goal for him in the Prem. This is Tammy Abraham, man. He's a cheat code. If we're going to win the Premier League this season, I think it's 50% because of Tammy Abraham, because the goals he's scoring right now, like this, he's not even leaving some sort of hope for Chelsea to maybe get a comeback. He just fires every chance he gets, pretty much. Unreal. And there you have it, full time. What a result against Chelsea. What a performance as well. We absolutely blew Chelsea away in this second half. Abraham again, just unreal. Normally I wouldn't simulate a game against Everton, but since I'm gonna have to use my second team for this one because we're in the December period, I'm just gonna take a chance with my second team and see what happens. And we still win. What's going on? And a 10-man Newcastle team. I don't know what's happening, but we've got all the juju luck with us for this season. And it's a 2-0 win against Everton. Another game we're going to smash through, this time with my first team is against Brighton. I'm expecting a win from this one, and it is a win. Good to see Abraham get on the score sheet as well. Ferran Torres as well, awesome to see, so another 3-0 win. One last game to simulate is in the FA Cup for us against Middlesbrough. Of course, we're going to sim this with our second team and just get it out of the way. And we've lost in the FA Cup. Okay. Well, our juju luck is over, but I'll take it, because we've won the FA Cup twice already in the series. I'd rather focus on other competitions. So, in hindsight, this might actually be a blessing. It's just 1 point that separates us and Liverpool in the Premier League. Oh my god, I can feel it. This is the season, guys. This is the season. One more thing I want to check, guys. Top scorers in the Premier League. Where is our man Abraham? He is right now with 18 goals, the top scorer in the Premier League. Can he win the Golden Boot? Let's hope so. Next episode, we've also got the Carabao Cup semis against Manchester United, which should be a lot of fun. And also, transfer windows open. Next episode, we're on the lookout for a potential defender signing, so can't wait for that. A lot to look forward to in this series. I mean, I think we all know who's going to win player of the episode. It's Tammy Abraham. What an episode. Can't look past him. With that, boys, this is where we're wrapping up today's episode of the Newcastle United Career Mode series. It really was the Abraham show. How good was he in this one? Anyways, that's it for the episode. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you guys next time.